Professor Kumar Molugaram, Vice Chancellor, Osmania University. Shri Bhavani Shankar Ji, Joint Secretary to Governor. Professor V. Vijaya, Director, ELTCOU and Head of Department of English. Esteemed faculty members and students, I have an immense pleasure to address this gathering of enthusiastic learners embarking on a 1-month residential training program in English language and communication skills. This program is not just a course, but a transformative journey, empowering you to dream big and achieve greater heights. It is inspiring to note that the rich legacy of the Department of English, Osmania University, which stands tall as one of the pillars of academic excellence since its inception in 1918. The English Language Teaching Center, ELTC, established in 1988, has played a pivotal role in shaping the linguistic proficiency of learners from diverse backgrounds. From agricultural scientists to tribal students, ELTC has left an indelible mark by conducting specialized programs, including this one, supported by the Governor of Telangana under discretionary grants. The ability to communicate effectively in English is a gateway to boundless opportunities. English is a global language and connects us to the wider world. It is the language of diplomacy, science, technology and business, enabling individuals to cross cultural and geographical boundaries. Writer Frank Smith aptly put it, one language sets you in a corridor for life. 2 languages open every door along the way. Communication skills, on the other hand, are the essence of personal and professional success. Effective communication fosters confidence, builds relationships, and enhances teamwork. In the words of George Bernard Shaw, the single biggest problem in communication is the illusion that it has taken place. Mastering the art of communication ensures clarity in expression and ability to influence and inspire others. Students, this program is a unique opportunity for you to improve your English proficiency and develop strong communication skills. These skills will not only help you in academics, but also in articulating your thoughts and ideas effectively. I was hearing the professor speak, and it is a unique program. From all districts, I think one female student and one male student will be coming under this course for 1 month, and it will be a very intensive course from 10 a.m. I think to 4:30 p.m. and the students will be living in the guest house at that time. So it's a very beautifully designed course with speakers from different faculties coming here, from the industry also coming here. Now there is a feeling among many that English is not useful. There are a lot of thoughts like that also coming into being. Because earlier English symbolized the oppressor, the British Raj. Today, English is not a language of oppression, it is an expression. It is a means of communicating. It is a means of actually expression now. Earlier, a lot of Swadeshi movement happened and things of English were shunned and not boycotted. But today, English has become a language of expression, of universal expression. And these days are days of communication, whether through the internet or through any computers or through the phone, mobile phone. This is the age of communication, where you have to communicate. And these days we say in Hindi, very lightly we say as a joke, जो दिखता है वो बिकता है. ठीक ना? So दिखना चाहिए. So you have to be very forceful in your communicative skills. So strengthening your communication skill is empowering a person. And languages, expression, the language or expression in this world of where ideas and policies and expressions are today playing a pivotal role. In that, how do we get to the last man? This delivery of education is the delivery of empowerment. Today, education is empowerment. It is just not information or learning textbook, going to the library, taking down notes. and getting grades in exams. That is not the end of education. Today, education empowers. And we must empower the people living in the margins first. People don't have opportunities, that we have to create these opportunities. As we think of making a Viksit Bharat, a progressive Bharat, we cannot make a progressive Bharat without, taking in those people who are living in the margins and empowering them. As you say, empowerment is not only financial. Financial inclusion is must, essential, imperative. Along with that, educational empowerment is also a must to sustain that financial empowerment. There's a story, in the management story that I think you might have heard, a very old Japanese management theory, that which says, give a man a fish. If you give a man a fish, you will feed him one day. Teach him how to catch fish, and you will feed him lifelong. So education empowers you to sustain that economic, that you have gained, to reach out further, to cross barriers. There are so many barriers that need to be crossed by these people. And education is the only mean to cross those barriers that society has put for thousands of years. So empowerment is education. And English being a language that is the language of the computer, language of science, language of global communication. And I find a lot of people from Telangana are in US because they know English. They find it comfortable to be there. This is the strength of an language that has become expressive now as a mode of expression in the world. So English has a prime importance nowadays in communication skills. It becomes a very, very legal tool, a very lethal tool, a very, important tool to get along in life. So this course, I am very, very happy that it has been designed for tribal boys and girls from each district of Telangana, reaching out to them, teaching them the skills of communication, the skills of, global expression. It is an effort to empower them further. And these efforts should be continuous because you are teaching that person how to catch fish. You're teaching him how to feed himself, how to express himself in this world of communication, of internet, of global village. We are talking about global village, Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. In that village, we must fit him in. We must fit her in. She has to fit in somewhere. If such a huge section of people of India don't fit into our global village, then to become Viksit Bharat will be a very difficult thing. As economy plays a vital, imperative role, so does education and health in that vision of Viksit Bharat. So this effort is a very, very commendable effort of holding hands with everyone, taking them along through the road of progress. And it's a beautiful university, very universally acclaimed university, and that you are taking this step in itself gives prestige to this program. And we would see that some more programs may be devised in this way. These are small steps that make a lasting impression. These may be small steps from each district to students, but it is a first step. And these are the first steps that keep the as in literature we say, footprints in the times of sand. These small steps are very imaginative steps, very path-breaking steps, and they leave their footprints in the times of sand. So that's what we are doing, and we will devise some more programs on how to work with Osmania University, empower our people living in the margins, how to bring them to this so-called mainstream. They are in the mainstream, but we divide the mainstream, margin. There's nothing such. We have to all go together. We all have to go together. After 75 years of independence, still we are talking of mainstream, mainland. Nation is one, and we have to march along together. The road of progress is one. And it's a huge work. with a population of 140 crores, this is a very, very uphill task for a nation of our size and of our diversity. It's a very, very uphill task. As you know, being a literature student, I remember two lines from Robert Frost, the American poet: "The woods are lovely, dark and deep, but I have promises to keep, and miles to go before I sleep, and miles to go before I sleep." So we all have to work that hard to achieve that, and I am very happy, and I also commend the Vice Chancellor and the English Department for taking this step. So we look forward to working together. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.